What'd you say we need?
A tent.
Tent.
And a sleeping bag.
Sleeping bag. What else?
Ben and Nikki days.
Ben and Nikki days.
Have those rights. Here you go. Have them. Do you even know what man means? Domestic violence. You know, I gotta hype myself for a fight for these videos. You know what I'm saying? Gotta awaken that persona I gotta put on for these videos to make them entertaining and get money. Because all I care about is money. All I care about is money. I don't care about people or their feelings. All jokes aside though, I need money and I need to bring my people up. Currently stalking this guy's house. Watching him. I hate words that don't really mean what they say. You know, I really ruffled some feathers the other day on my Instagram story. Didn't mean to. I don't hate women, I promise. I just hate certain ideas that cause pain to people. I'm very expressive of that. And my hate for pain that is brought onto people deceptively. But, you know, it's a deep hole to go down. But, who would believe you anyways? You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking crazy. You know, I believe women should be police officers. They should hold power in legislation and make laws that are ruly and just and make decisive decisions for the people. That's a good idea to me. But no, for real though, you know, feminism, you know, I'm saying feminism, right? But I mean, that could be said about a lot of words that are flipped upside down. But think about this, think about conservative or conservatism or whatever you want to fucking call it, right? What have they conserved for the people in the last 100 years? You know, it seems everything they defend gets taken away. And it's just very interesting to me how they make words to be like that. And how feminism doesn't really mean empower women and, you know, make them feel good. It just means go get a job, you know. Get a job. Get a job, you hobo. You know, thieving from men like that, being a parasite, living off men. Get a job, girl. Go get one. Go get a job. Yeah, that's all they tell you, you know. They don't tell you to live a wholesome life. And maybe you do like nurturing people and giving birth to people. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, and there's nothing wrong with the other way either. All I'm saying is, make sure it's your idea and it's your ideology. You thought of it. You know, make sure other people aren't thinking for you. And what? I don't think feminism really frees women. It just guilts them into an ideology. Because God forbid you don't believe that shit and you're a girl. God forbid. Update on my shoulder. It's improving. Not as sharp pain, but it still gets pinched and it makes spot of my tricep go numb. So I went to an orthopedic, right? They took x-rays on my shoulder and my vertebrae in my neck, right? There's no fractures or things out of place, no ligaments fucked up, just everything looks good. I really won't find out till Wednesday where I go to this physical therapist and that they recommended me to, and they'll probably teach me some exercises to fix it. It's probably just misalignment. It's probably just misalignment or overuse, but I really don't know. Just gonna listen to them. What probably just definitely need to rest, but I really won't find out till Wednesday. But I'll keep everyone updated on my Instagram at Rainman_MMA. Please follow me there. And while you're following me there, go ahead and just subscribe to my video right here. It is very appreciated. And if not, if you like it so far, just share it to somebody, send it to a friend. It helps a lot. This time off, even though it's only been like a week, it's felt like an eternity, honestly. Feels like it's been forever. And I don't know what's going on. Nah, I'm just kidding. I know what's going on. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. But been really thinking about, you know, I was reading a certain book, you know, I won't say want to elaborate on it too much. It's just a book that people read sometimes. People like reading this book, and it's talking about how it pleases somebody better to do good than, a certain somebody better to do good. Somebody in a high place. It serves them better to do good than do sacrifice. So I'm really thinking about how much I sacrificed my life for MMA, right? And not saying I'm gonna go easy on it, right? I'm still gonna pursue it hard, right? But I've been realizing how much that has improved me at MMA in some way, and I don't know how to explain it exactly, right? But it has improved me in MMA, but it's been outside of MMA. And I think there's certain lessons you learn outside of MMA that make you a better athlete and probably just a better person in all. So been thinking about doing like what is good, like not sacrificing quality time with people as much. I think that's very important, and not putting anything over that. So I'm really redirecting my priorities, really figuring out what is wholesome to me, and what also been thinking about, like how hard it also been thinking about things like how hard it is to be a real good man, right? It's such a hard thing to do. Like, and when you make the effort to be one, right? That's what kind of been my path right now, is the effort to be a real good man, right? Is how much things are involved. Cause I was thinking back, cause my family, they own a funeral home, right? My family owns a funeral home. So it was interesting to see how certain men had nobody show up to their funeral, and how some men had everybody show up to their funeral, and not just everybody, right? But how many people there were touched personally by that person. And I don't know, I think that's very important. Not saying I'll be like that person, right? But maybe making the effort to live as that person would, or what you think that person would do, and live like that. Because I think it's very good karma, or whatever you want to call it, very good to do good to other people. So I'm trying to do my best to do that. But to do good to others, you gotta learn how to be good to oneself, and serve oneself first. And people look at that as selfishness, but I don't think that is, because I don't know, you can't be there for yourself a little bit, right? And put yourself first a little bit. You can't. How do you expect yourself to be there for other people, right? So that just requires a lot of introspection and looking into the shadow of yourself. Because that's what I've been doing during this time. And really trying to get this vlog out. It's been really tough lately for some reason. I have no idea why. I did have one recorded, and it was pretty super hot. That was really hot. It was on fire. And but the file corrupted, and I had to delete everything off my GoPro. But that's just how it is. That's just how it goes. Not gonna be sad about it too much. Then I was like, I don't know, anxious to put another one out, because sometimes I get nervous. I put my opinions out there and think about what other people will say. You know what I'm saying? I think about what other people say. It messes with my brain sometimes, but it's all good. As long as I don't mean hate, I don't try to bring hate to others, I think it's all good. And I don't know, kind of makes me nervous putting your ideas out, because sometimes some people get killed for it. I don't have certain imaginations, right? But like, what if I was already a UFC champion, the fame and the money and all those things, those worldly things that come with it. It's very enticing and stuff. How can I surround myself with people that would not break under any of those circumstances? With money, fame, just nothing. None of the worldly things would break them. And how can you get people to always like do good on your name and speak good on your name? And I believe it comes down, if you want those people, you gotta be that person yourself. I really believe in that. But doing my best to be what I want around me. And I believe if you live so truthfully and you live by what you say, you know, you stand by your word, and you live truthfully, and people can physically see it, right? That's very hard. I don't think you can sway anybody how they think about you, you know what I'm saying? And the things that can do that, though, are some super evil stuff, but that's a different story. So what, I guess you just show genuine love and just genuineness, and just do right by people, and do really right by the people around you. That's very important. But who knows? I'm only 24 and I'm not even there yet. I'm just doing videos right now because my shoulder hurts. Like, I've been trying to live like a good man, right? I've been trying to understand how to live in righteousness, and it's been a very unfamiliar path. I don't know. Even though I'm going the right way, right? And the same thing that can be said for trying to be a good man, right? Those paths. Even though I'm going the right way, I feel very confused, right? It made me realize how foreign the way of righteousness is, and how, I don't know, unaware my mind is of what righteousness is, I guess. And I don't know, my life's been changing a lot, right? Just, you know, it's not big things, it's like small things that I think have a big spiritual weight, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain that, but I believe I'm in an important season of that. Maybe. But regardless, whatever that means, maybe that's just figurative. That just makes it mean something to me, right? But I'm learning very important lessons, I think. And gonna make the most of this time off. Maybe it's not long at all, so I can just get back in training. But I'm very excited for this new enlightenment lately. Also, what was really effective, like when I knew I was going to be out, I immediately went into something I found out in my last fight, right? It's how effective fasting is. I did it by accident in my last fight, and there was a week where I was only eating like 1 meal a day basically, and training like a lot, right? So I fasted basically for like a week, and it made me realize how down to earth it got me, and how focused I got, and actually how stronger and more in tune and more skillful I got, because I guess it simulates starvation a little bit. As soon as I was hit with this news, I fasted for like 3 days, and just been praying a lot and staying focused on my mind and making sure my mind stays well, so I don't cause harm to other people. Because, you know, or as much of a meme it is, or as a real thing, you know, people can feel your bad energy, and if you have really bad energy, people can really feel it. So I try to be very conscious of that in my moods. Make sure my moods and my energy is well, so I can track the good things. You know what I'm saying? I don't want none of that wicked stuff, you know what I'm saying? I don't want wicked stuff in my life. Not at all. I don't want wickedness. I don't want that shit. But anyways, guys, if you watched this far, thank you so much. Please like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you want to, show this to a friend if you really liked it. That helps. That probably helps the most. I really like that. I would really like that if you would do that. Yeah, you can do that for me. I would not mind that. But anyways, like I said, follow my Instagram, Rainman_MMA, if you want to stay updated on my shoulder. Like I said, I still have good hopes about it. Hopefully I'm back in training soon. Get one more fight for the end of the year. But I will catch you guys another time. Have a great day. See you later.